Hey all, and welcome back to Silent Hill. Well, we dealt with Kaufman and his drug arc last time. Then we met up with Cybil and the witch woman whose name I haven't really committed to memory yet, but she mentioned something about a florist. I thought she was talking about flowers. Nope, it's that weird triangular prismy thing that we have in our inventory. Really, Charlie? You just run into this guy while I'm doing an intro?
I feel like I ruined your intro there by getting caught immediately. Yeah, her name is Dalia, and she's saying that that evil little ghost girl we've been seeing is spreading that symbol across the town. We need to take her down before she completes it and brings hell upon this world, so...
Can't we just, get her an iPad or something? Kids love that shit.
There weren't any back then. This is 1999. You know, it was Tamagotchi or nothing.
I know, a Tiger Electronic of Doom.
Yeah, so apparently she's at the lighthouse, so here I go on my epic quest over there.
Can't see shit, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, here we go.
This is basically another one of those levels that's just like a straight line, but you can run into a corner and get turned around.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm pulling it off now.
Making purchase.
Uh-oh, no, maybe not.
God damn it, Charlie. It's just a straight line, but you can run into a dead end. That's not a straight line then, is it?
Yeah, but I mean, there's no branching paths, you know, is what I'm trying to say. It's good that there's no falling off ledges in this game, because I would have died 20 times by now.
Yeah.
I think in 3 you can. If you run into the same ledge a few too many times, you will fall off, so...
Right, you got a balance meter or something?
I bet there is. I bet there is some, secret meter going on.
Yep, there we go.
You ready for an epic camera angle?
Oh, I sure am.
That doesn't entirely complement the controls. Well, here we go.
Yo, Chain of Memories intro!
Oh, hell yeah. We've got Cybil on the bottom of these, running in the other direction.
What a weird version of Silent Hill we've chosen to play. Well, that ain't great.
Wait.
You really tried, Harry. You really tried to get her.
I could have shot her in the head and it would have all been done there, but no.
Well, he's supposed to break out the Flowros, but, you know, he was slow on the draw there.
Well, it does take a while to open the inventory, scroll across, pick it up, select it.
See, getting down these is actually quite hard with the with the tank controls. That are much better at 90-degree turns, not a clean circle all the way down.
I get you.
Obviously, I'm pro tank controls in games with fixed camera angles. I think they work a lot better.
Yeah, for camera purposes, for immersion purposes, I agree.
But it's funny, after 1 is the only game that doesn't include an option to switch to non-tank controls. 2 and 3 do. So this isn't really this is the only tank-controlled exclusive Silent Hill, funnily enough.
Let me be on time.
Also, they go easy on us here and teleport us back to the cabin. They don't make us do the level again.
God bless.
But mission firmly failed there.
I love how he's like, I gotta get to the place really quick so I can stop this creep. Let me just stand around monologuing for a little bit.
Wait, please, don't go.
I know that's a very video gamey thing to complain about.
Okay, now we've got to go to the amusement park, catch up with Cybil, see if she did any better.
Oh god. I remember what happened to Cybil in the movie, so hopefully she fares better here.
Well, you'll see soon enough. It's nice that, Silent Hill, as much as it's, in pop culture perceived as, it's the foggy town, you do get, a good variety of different, weather and, scenery in the town when you're exploring. Like, it's not one note, you know.
Yeah, there's many flavours of the British Isles here. Like, this could be Liverpool, for all you know.
True.
The cover has been removed. Could Cybil have done this? A woman? Oh, Harry. Oh, nice beat. Maybe you should have your gun out.
She was trying to stealth mode it.
Didn't really work all that well. I'm going to assume that was either the demon girl or Kaufman, and given that Kaufman doesn't like fucking pigs sniffing around his drug deals, I'm going to assume it was him.
It's funny, I'm not trying to keep anything from you, but I'm not actually sure who takes her out there.
Huh.
I think Kaufman is a good theory. But, I'm not, because he is all into the drug shit, but I don't know for sure. I never thought about it too much.
Yeah, back in the sewers again.
She was just so tired after lifting that grate that she was stumbling around the sewers.
They are pretty fucking heavy. It's not meant for any Tom, Dick, or Harry to pick up, you know.
She wasn't stealthing. She was just had to hold on to the wall because that shit was so hard.
That was a very camp lizard. It was like, ugh.
Okay, so these mole guys, these are the guys who show up in the school in the PAL version instead of the knife children.
Right, yeah, the stronger ones.
And these guys will grab you and not let go and do shitloads of damage.
Well, I don't like the sounds that I'm hearing right now.
There's some good sounds here and some good whatever that is down there.
Silent Hill just likes hanging bodies, hither and thither.
Well, depends a little on the game, but definitely this one.
Oh, is it real? Oh.
Alright, we're at the amusement park. If those little horses down there didn't tip you off. Alright, make sure to get all the extra coins outside before you go in. You won't be able to get 100 once you get in there.
I don't think that's ever happened to me whenever I've gone to Goose Fair in Nottingham. Like, they're pretty stringent about, you know, making sure pound coins are picked up.
Yeah, before you go in.
Not gonna lie, Britt, this is probably the worst theme park I've ever been to.
Yeah, this is like... this is barely a level. It's just kind of like you're disoriented. You've got to find the way forward.
Can I go onto the waltzers? Sorry, the platform that was holding them has collapsed into the sea.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on. The third game has a much more fleshed out amusement park.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah, this one is just kind of like a bunch of stuff. In the middle of nowhere.
Basically what a theme park is. It's also anything you wish to describe.
I mean, I get that it is like easier level design to make later into this game, but it does kind of fit, you know, where the game is at this point. We're disoriented, things are getting hellish, you're fumbling around in these hellish nightmare worlds, you know. Like.
Yeah, some guy puts you in a car and spins you around, that's not open.
So this is where we're supposed to go, but there is a save point here that is also in Silent Hill 3 in the same place. And if you interact with it in Silent Hill 3, you can read a memo from Harry. So I was determined to make this the most canon run possible by having Harry save at this save point.
Well, we did get a comment from a dude who was like, oh, I hope you do all 4 mainline Silent Hill things. So, you know, if that's to happen, you gotta make this canon.
Yeah, exactly. I'm making sure we don't mess up the canon series what do you call it? Quadrilogy.
Yeah. Technically, it's future proofing. Yeah. Can't find my daughter. Funny. All these memos seem to say the same thing. Oh, Harry.
Well, it's cool because he's a writer, and in this game we don't really get to see any of his like writing ability. So it's cool that in the third game we get to actually see that.
You're a guy who works with bigger words than me. Would you call that dramatic irony?
I don't know.
Brilliant, right?
Is it dramatic irony he's a writer who doesn't write? I mean, not really. I mean, it's a survival horror game. He doesn't have time.
Oh no. Cybil? You okay?
Me at 1 p.m. on any given day.
Except Tuesdays, because that's when we record. Like, do you have the red eyes now? Cybil? No, put it down.
Well, this is just normal for Harry in this town.
Oh, wow. Someone finally actually hit their mark.
Okay, so this is a point in the game. This is kind of part of one of the earlier side quests that will determine the ending, right? So basically, Cybil has been possessed by one of those like bug things that was on the back of the nurses in the hospital.
Right.
If you picked up the red liquid in the hospital, we can actually get rid of the parasite. The only problem here is me fumbling about trying to get it done.
Here you go, love. Have some red liquid.
I actually started panicking here because it wasn't working. I was like, do I have to do it immediately? Or, you know, because usually I just do it immediately and I wanted to show some of the battle arena. And I was like, why is this not working? But I'm just at like a weird angle or whatever.
I like past panicky, bro. It's okay, we've got plenty of health, plenty of unknown liquid.
Just gotta get really, really close in there.
Like I was like, eck. Oh, Jesus.
I wanted to show off some of her animations, but I couldn't get her to do some of them. There's one where she like sits on one of the horses, you know?
Well, I don't like that. I'm out of here.
Get it, Harry! Oh!
Cybil.
Yeah, so if you don't get the red liquid early in the game, you have to take Cybil down, and
which would lead to a bad ending.
technically not.
What happened?
If you kill her, you can still get the good ending. You just don't get the good plus ending.
Right.
I'll take care of you.
Harry, why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter.
What?
I actually haven't told her yet.
See, that I actually didn't know.
She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway.
Aww.
Nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of our own. My wife was sick. And it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case...
Yeah, I'm sure she's also from nowhere we're familiar with by now.
No. Oh,
So what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what.
good line read.
Well, they put a capital letter on the no after the last sentence, like...
See, there's the big word brain that I needed.
They're the ones who split the line into two parts. They could have used a comma.
Hang on, loading drama.
I figured you'd show. Hold it right there.
Oh, now he's talking with authority now.
what you're trying to do, and I don't care.
Actually, I can do a little bit, but you know.
Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What?
Final flash. Well, it's more of a big bang attack, really. Magic. Very subtle. Yeah.
What is this?
I've always wanted to use the Millennium Puzzle. You're not attempting to escape very quickly. Damn. So is that Cheryl we're looking at right now?
Oh, it's complicated.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
That is Alessa we're looking at.
We meet at last, Alessa.
If I had waited 15 seconds more, honestly. So it's always the way.
Speak. Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless. Thinking you couldn't escape from our spell.
Our spell?
But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown.
Mummy doesn't really keep a calendar, you see.
That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Harry can only like half hear her over this music. Like, what?
What are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
No! Get away from me!
Bad girl. Everything is ready.
What the hell is going on?
What's going on here?
You and Harry are so in sync.
I know. We're both just confused and mostly tired. Well, how the turns table. Crazy eyes. Crazy twitch.
Harry.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dalia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement.
You really should never do that.
I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms,
Yeah, a few of those.
but nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before.
Uh-oh.
Like something happened there. But I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me.
I'm not a psychologist.
I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You'll remember after a while.
You're just overreacting, darling. Don't
No.
touch me.
You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
I don't think it's entirely clarified at this point, but it's heavily implied. Basically, Twisteroo, Alessa was actually spreading that symbol to try and stop the nightmare, and Dalia is the one who is looking to summon the nightmare and summon her cultist god. Harry has unwittingly helped Dalia by catching a lesser for her.
Honestly. You know, in hindsight, that makes a lot of sense, because once you're kind of conditioned by modern horror to expect the creepy little girl to be doing all the bad stuff and the mad witch old woman to be the good one, but no, this was too early in horror.
By the way, that camera angle back there when we were running down here, that was like
Could be making things
some like over-the-shoulder 2000 shit.
Yeah, cinematique.
This game is ahead of its time. Yeah, you're right. It does kind of play on that twist, right? Where actually, the creepy ghost girl is actually not the villain. It's the evil mother manipulating her. Anyway, here we are. We're at the last dungeon of the game, so to speak. We are at nowhere.
How do you find that on the map exactly?
You don't. That's what's cool about this level. There is no map. Which is a fitting challenge for the final level of the game, I think, that you can't keep consulting where you are. Basically, the layout of the level is wouldn't be able to work on a map. Like, rooms overlap, you'll open a door, you'll be on a different floor. It's that sort of, like, you've got to, like, memorize, like, where everything is, so to speak. It's also one of those classic final levels that, like, remixes rooms from the entire rest of the game, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is this on purpose? Do they get a little bit lazy in the final hours? Nice.
Well, there are a few original rooms in here, but, yeah. We're going through the greatest hits now.
Hell yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a safe room in Resident Evil. Thank you. I could beam them with this little light. I'm just saying, we're not always going to have shotgun shells handy.
Yeah, this isn't Alan Wake, though. This game kind of beat Alan Wake to it with the whole Ryder survival horror game protagonist.
By a fair few years, I would say. But hey, Alan Wake had the last laugh, because now there's Silent Hill Ascension.
Yeah, I don't know much about that, but, you know. From what I've heard isn't good, obviously.
And Alan Wake 2, on the other hand, is apparently pretty damn good.
Yeah. Well, hey, they've only had like 2 shots with Alan Wake. This is one of my favorite rooms in the game, by the way. It may not be entirely obvious immediately why, but I think it's like really, really cool once you know what's fully going on. Just a single desk in the middle of the room.
Who am I to judge?
Go home.
Okay, well, since you insist, we'll see you next time when the Silent Hill mystery continues.